Hey guys, we're making press-on nail sets today, and this is my inspo pick for set number 1. So stick around. Hello. I'm Kat. This is Kat's Claws. Welcome to another video on my channel. So today I'm making a couple different press-on nail sets for someone. This is the inspo pick for the first set we're going to work on. I'm not going to use the same colors, you probably can tell, but I'm going to stick with the stars. So first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to clean off my nails. So I'm doing 2 different shapes, but of course we're going to start with acid-free primer. And as far as the colors I'm going to use, so I'm thinking of blues and oranges. So these are my 2 orange choices. The one I've got on now and another one. And for the blue, I'm going to use this amazing blue because I think it will look really great with the orange. So first coat is primer, and then we're going to start off with a base coat. Okay, so out of the lamp, we're going to start with this color. It's a ROSALIND 2706, and it's a fucking kick-ass blue with like a shimmer in it. So we're going to start with 1 coat on camera. So I'm just going to paint them all. I'm only showing you 1 coat, but wait, do I do 2 coats? No, I don't. Actually, I thought about doing 2 because I wasn't sure. I wanted it to be a nice deep blue. But after I got done with them, I figured they looked pretty good. So we're sticking to 1 coat. So we're going to paint all the nails 1 coat, just making sure that I'm capping all of my free edges. I'm fully saturating the nail with this amazing royal blue. So the interesting thing about this color is when I was working with it in real life, like actually looking at it, not looking at it through looking at it now after it's been recorded, because I'm doing a voiceover obviously right now. This color was indigo. So it's got little bits of like a purple sort of tinge to it. And like I mentioned in my last video, everybody sees blues and purples a little bit different. So I thought it was really interesting because in real life, this was an indigo. Like this was completely indigo while I was looking at it through my own eyeballs. Now looking at it again, it looks completely royal blue, except for maybe when you see like a little bit of that shimmer through the light, like you see some of the nail, if it kind of catches the light at some points and you can see a bit of that purple that I was talking about, or that indigo I was talking about. But yeah, super interesting that in person, in real life, this color's indigo, but now looking at it, it's completely royal blue. So anyways, I just thought that was super interesting. Okay, so we've got 1 coat down. They look deep enough, so I decided to stick with 1 coat, just making sure that every inch is covered. And then we're going to cure for 2 minutes in our lamp. Okay, so while that is curing, I was still contemplating which orange I was going to use. I really thought I was going to use the orange that I'm wearing now. We're going to use a liner brush because that's what I'm going to use to draw these stars. So I broke out two different sizes, I think a 7mm and a 10, I believe. So just for different variations of control when I'm using it, when I'm using the liner brush to draw our stars. So I'm just getting a little bit of alcohol in my dampened dish here so that I can clean off my brush if I need to. And when the nails come out of the lamp, I'll get ready for our next step. So the picture is kind of like, I'll probably put a big star on the thumb and then I'll do multiple on the other ones, depending on how much room I have. And I'm not sure if I'm going to bobble them yet. We'll see. Okay. Okay, nails are out of the lamp. Look how beautiful this color is. I love this color so much. Okay, so I'm going to mat them so that we have a rougher surface to paint our stars on so that the color doesn't run and it kind of stays in one place. Okay, so we'll do that and then we'll be back. Okay, nails have been matted and cured in the lamp for 2 minutes, so they are ready to go at this point. So I'm still debating at this point here of which orange I wanted to use. So this was my second choice, and I thought that one would match really nicely. But then I also thought this is the one I've got on now, would match nicely. The only thing is it's really syrupy, so I was worried that when I was using it to draw the stars, it would start to run. So we're going to go with the ROSALIND Orange. So we're going to stick to the same brand. And this one is actually like a bit of a thicker consistency. So I just thought it would be easier to work with, number one, and I think the toned down orange is a nice contrast to this sort of shimmer sparkle blue, which I end up leaving matte, so as a background. So here I'm just seasoning my my liner brush. I'm going with in with my 7mm, and we're starting with the thumb. And for our thumb, I'm just drawing one star on the thumb, and I'm going to do one star on the pinky. So the thumb and the pinky will match. So I just went from corner to corner, starting with a triangle, drew my star, and then I'm just filling it in as my first coat. I do go over these a couple times so that I make that orange nice and deep. So that's curing. And then on the rest of the nails, we're just going to do a couple stars on each. So here I'm just doing smaller stars. So this liner brush, actually, I have more control with it, especially when I'm working with smaller spaces. So just doing my stars, coloring them in. I don't show that I go over them again, but what I do is, this is just like first layer, kind of like an outline. I cure them all, and then I bring them back out, and off camera, I go over them again to make that orange pop a little more. and just make sure that it's fully covered. And then we go on to our next step. So let's continue here and then we'll be back. Okay, so here are the nails so far. That's 2 coats of the orange, so the stars are fully done. I was contemplating whether I should do similar to the picture and do like shiny and make the star bobble or like make it raised even more. But I really liked the contrast between the shiny orange on the matte blue. And the blue does have a bit of a sparkle to it. So I thought, let's just top coat all the stars and keep the stars shiny and the background nail matted. So that's what I decided to go with. So here I'm still using my 7mm liner brush. I used a bit of a thicker top coat to cover all the stars, and I sort of did it like a bit gloopy. I fill in all of the areas so it's kind of looks like a puffy, you know, those puffy stickers. So I kind of wanted that effect, but I didn't want it too puffy, if you know what I mean. So so I think the top coat I'm using is just like I think it's like a Gelin or Gelish. I think it's just a top coat that I got off of Amazon. And it's really thick and it's a no wipe. So the easiest way to do this was, I'm not showing you the easiest one here, but on the other ones, starting at the points and just doing like, getting a lot of top coat on that liner brush and just starting at the point of the star and following the lines across the side. So like point of the star down one side, point of the star down the other side. And if you have enough on your on the liner brush, it almost fills it totally in, instead of here where I'm like going in and I'm correcting all these like spaces that are sort of indented, right? Because I want it all puffy. So I think I do the other ones on camera, I believe. So you'll see, especially with the smaller ones, starting at the point, you pretty much fill in every like arm of the star if you start at the point, because the stars are so small. So I'm just going to do one coat here, make sure it's all filled in and it's a little bit puffy, and then I'm going to cure. I'm going to do all the rest of them. We will cure these babies, and then I won't show you, I won't do the other hand. So I think this is, what is this? This is the right hand. I'm going to do the left one off camera, and then I'll show you all of them together at the end. Actually, that's a lie. I don't show you all of them together at the end. I show you the final together with the second set at the end. So just in case, I've been getting comments about my soothing voice. I don't know if my voice is so soothing right now, but there are times when I'm doing my voiceover in the morning where I have to talk, I have to be a little more quiet. And then sometimes I'm doing my voiceover at night. So there's a bit of a variation in how I sound. So either way, I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, let's finish up with these little babies, and then we're going to cure. We will come back and we will start on our second set of press-ons. Okay, so I cured them for 2 minutes. These are them out of the lamp. We will take a look at them again a little later on. Okay, let's take a look at our second set, inspiration. So this one, I'm thinking of doing this. Right, so I'm going to use like a hollow cat eye, and then I think I can use this one. Right, you see, it's like black kind of chrome, and we're going to start with our hollow cat eye gel by Madame Glam as our main background color. So we're going to do all of these, and then we will be back. Okay, so I'm going to try this. Oh, it's like a purple. Okay, cool. I'm down with that. Okay, so what I did was I did 2 coats of that. Well, I primed, base coat, 2 coats of that, and then I top coated them. And I used a Beetles top coat this time because it's really gloopy. So I cured the top coat, and it's also a no wipe. And then I grabbed my Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue, which I'm going to use as my blooming gel. So I'm doing 1 coat of this, and I'm actually testing it out right now. But I'm doing 1 coat of this on the nail, so I'm covering the whole nail, just not too thick of a layer. And then to make that pattern, I grabbed my dotting tool. So it's a fairly big dotting tool. I think it's the largest one I have. And I'm just dropping these spots into the 6-in-1 gel. And it doesn't look like it's doing anything right now, so I was a little bit worried when I first started doing this. But it does bloom. So it does actually bloom out. So you see it starting to happen right here. So I'm just kind of going in a diagonal pattern. The more gel you have on your dotting tool, the better. Like if you do just a little dot, it does nothing. So you have to actually kind of do like a gloop into your blooming gel, and then it will start to just spread. So you can sort of see that starting to happen here. So this was kind of my test nail just to see if it would work properly. And as I saw that it was, I was like, okay, we're good to go. I was happy with that. So we're going to pop that into the lamp, and we're going to do the rest of the nails. So there they are. I don't like how I can see through them. But we're going to put a top coat, and I'm going to put a thin one on. I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to file all the edges where it's like, oh my God, I hate this stand. You have no idea how many problems I was having with this nail stand. I think it's the magnets. The magnets suck on these little stands, on these little, whatever you call that thing that's holding the nail. Like I constantly had to pick it up. Every time I would try to work on the nail, actually magnetically stuck. It just kept moving around. So I really want to get a nail stand that either does not come off or they're just all in one place. I think Young Nails does it. I think they've got nice nail stands, so maybe I'll check that out. Because it was just driving me crazy. But those are the finished nails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure them. I'm going to buff all the edges. I'm going to make sure I'm going to buff the whole nail because there are some parts that are a bit bulkier than others. And then I'm going to top coat them again with a nice thin top coat, and those will be the finished nails. And I do that off camera. So let's take a look at all of the nails done. Okay, so here are our 2 sets of nails done. So this is the first set. This is probably my favorite. I am very sorry about the lighting. Something happened to my camera while it was filming, so I am constantly trying to adjust the lighting here and it not doing a great job. It's super overexposed, so I apologize. If I fix it by the time this actually gets posted, ignore what I just said. But these are the final nails. So we've got our matte royal sparkly blue. See, there's a bit of a purple tinge. You see that? So it is the ROSALIND 2706. That's the color I used for the background. And then 2406 ROSALIND in the orange is what I used for the stars. So that's my favorite set of the 2. This one, I wish I had put a background color like before I went in with the Holo, because the fact that it's see-through is kind of bothering me because I can see the sticky tack underneath. But I still think they turned out very cool. And then, of course, for those ones, I used the Holo cat eye. And then we used our ROSALIND in that metallic purple. So there's our Madame Glam background color. And then to bloom, we used our Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail gel. And then C11 is the ROSALIND color, which is the purple metallic. So let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked the video. I will see you guys next time.